Okay, so I decided to make something a little special for myself today. I already made it for my wife, and does it taste good?
Yes.
Yes. So I'm going to invite you into how my mind works. I come up with stuff like this every day. Now, this isn't new. I'm sure everybody has their way to do it. But my wife likes to drink Starbucks. We're a Starbucks family. She used to work at Starbucks. So I'm like, how can I make something akin to Starbucks without the Starbucks prices? So I'm like, okay, I'll do it, put a little work in. So what you'll need for this is just gonna be a whipped iced coffee. I don't even have a name for it or anything like that, but I'm just putting some of the things I like to drink in the coffee. You see, I have my red clay here. That's not going in the coffee, of course. My red clay chunks, that's just to remind you guys that I will be doing the red clay cookie challenge soon. Tune in for that on Friday. So here we go. So what you'll need is some honey, a couple ounces of honey, a preferably glass or crystal cup, something deep enough to hold your ingredients. I'm using a coffee pod, the McCafe Breakfast Blend, which is oh so good, even without sugar added to it. Then I'm doing some Nestle Coffee Mate French vanilla creamer, and then I have my handheld mixer that I use to mix things as my whipping utensil. So we're gonna make this coffee, and I'll get back to you as I start to pull the coffee into the big container. So stay tuned. Okay, coffee's nice and hot. You can see the steam coming off the cup. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. And what I'm gonna do is pour it into my honey that I've prepped and already put in the bowl. Remember guys, I told you, man, this channel is just a variety of things I like to do and things I like to talk about. So sometimes you'll see me talking about politics. Sometimes you'll see me making something or preparing something. So here we go. You just pour it ever so gently over the honey. And it's easy, man. Sometimes there might be a little spillage or anything like that. Sorry, my camera skills aren't the best. But as this page continues, as this YouTube channel progresses, it'll get a lot better. So stay tuned. Now, we turn on the little handheld mixer. It's gonna be a little powerful, so here we go. So we just whip it. Kind of pulse it, whip it, making sure the sugar and the coffee is nice and mixed. It doesn't have to be crazy. You don't have to turn it on turbo or anything like that. Although that might be cool. Just keep on mixing it until you are sure that the sugars are mixed in delicately or thoroughly into the coffee. All right, I think that's pretty good. We'll be back with the next step. So we've mixed and whipped the coffee with the honey. Now let's pour in a little bit of our creamer. This is gonna give it a really milky, creamy consistency and flavor. So we've put that in there. Pick up our handheld mixer and watch the magic, guys. Watch this magic. It's gonna be nice. Watch as we mix. Look at that color change, guys. Now look, if you don't have a handheld mixer like this one I got from Aldi for like $10 on sale. So if you don't have something like this, you can also just use a handheld whisk. A whisk will work just fine. You see, this one has a whisk attachment. It's really easy. So I'm gonna get done with this and we'll be right back with our next step, okay? Okay guys, now we're at the pièce de résistance. Hopefully I was pronouncing that word right. I mean that phrase right. I don't speak French. All right, so now this is the moment of truth. We have our ice in our crystal cup and we pour our whipped coffee over the ice. Good. After that, we take a little bit of cream and drizzle it over the top. And there you have it. My Black Suitify whipped coffee with cream and honey. Just something to keep the snore monster away. And it tastes really good. So guys, remember to like share, and subscribe. Don't forget, I'm trying to get these 4,000 watch hours that fluctuate, I just learned. So let's do it. I appreciate you all. Remember to subscribe and enjoy your coffee. Talk to you later. Cheers.